What's going on YouTube? It's your boy here, not for a really happy video. As you all know, yesterday the verdict for the Trayvon Martin case was met, and George Zimmerman got off free. He was um, he was seen not guilty. The verdict was not guilty. No manslaughter, no second-degree murder, no nothing. And I find that absolutely ridiculous. It's very sad that I live in a society where I could be walking home, get shot by somebody, and they say it was self-defense and they get off free. I just don't understand it. And me, if you know me, you know I have a lot of friends of different races, and if you're on my personal Facebook, I usually do not talk about things that deal with racial issues because I step on eggshells and I try to keep things very PC because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings and all this. But I'm tired of it. I'm very tired of it because I sit here and walk on eggshells so that I don't offend you with issues that actually affect me. And how is that fair? And then when I actually state my mind about things with issues of race, because let's face it, the world we live in, it's not a perfect world where race is just not looked at and everybody's equal and we're all American. It's not, that's not how it is. It's really not. Because if that was the fact, why did this boy get shot and killed and the murderer has no kind of consequence for it? I don't want you to come to me saying, oh, well, his life is messed up now because everybody hates him. Okay, yeah, that's fine and true. But the justice system did nothing. He walked away free and he killed a 17-year-old unarmed teenager. My life as a black male means nothing to you in America, is what I'm feeling right now. And it's very ridiculous. That's why people are angry right now. And it's people will say, "Oh, it's not about race. You're overreacting, blah blah blah." Okay, take away the race. We have a grown man and we have a teenager who is close to home, walking home. He gets shot because he's profiled as a criminal, and then the guy gets off free. It's still bad. Grown man shoots a teenager because he thought that something was going on. And then everybody's gonna say, "Oh, Trayvon Martin, he was violent. He did this because blah 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 blah." If you look back and you listen to the recording, you hear that they ask Zimmerman if he could see him, and he says he's gone out of view. And you hear him running and panting, trying to catch up with him. Why? Because Trayvon Martin tried to get away. He noticed that he was being followed. He tried to escape, and then Zimmerman kept following. He got out of his SUV and ran after the boy. And then I don't know how he confronted him, but of course he did confront him and start asking questions and what he was doing there and everything like this. And after this boy runs away, after noticing he's being followed by a car, and then the person gets out of the car and continues to pursue, you backed him up against the wall. So you expect him not to defend himself? Why didn't he run away? Why would he run away to lead him back to the house with his family and put them in danger as well? This man has been following him and is out of the car now following him. He felt like he was in danger, and he was using self-defense. He was defending himself. So where's the stand your ground law right there? It doesn't work for Trayvon. After being pursued and followed and stalked like a criminal, even though he was just walking home from getting a snack. I don't understand it. I don't. And I never will. And anybody who is going to say, oh, he didn't have to fight, shut up. Just shut up. It doesn't make sense. He didn't have to fight? No, he didn't. But he felt like he was in danger, and he did what he had to do. Zimmerman bit off more than he could chew. He got beat up, and he shot that boy. There's only two people who know exactly what happened that night. George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin. We heard one side of the story. The other side will never be heard because he was shot and killed. And it just sickens me that because I am passionate about this, because I really have a strong opinion on the situation, people will look at me as if, he's just so mad because he's black and black people always do blah blah blah. Walk a mile in my shoes. I'm 26 years old, and in my life, I've grown accustomed to white women clutching their purses when I walk by. Some people walking as far away from me as they can because they think I'm going to do something. People assuming that I do drugs or that I'm a thug based on my hair and my skin color. No, I have a college degree. I have a career. I know how to speak properly. I sing classically, professional classical singer. You would know that if you just look at me and think, oh, he's black, so he's this, this, and this. It's and that's the world we live in. Everyone says this is America, we're all Americans, blah blah blah. Yeah, it would be nice, but that's not how it is. Because people look at me and see that I am an angry black man, say that I'm a thug, a drug dealer, a thief, any of these things, just because how I look, without even saying a word to me. That's the world we live in. So if you want to say that I'm overreacting over this race thing, I don't want to hear it. If you have never been racially profiled, followed in a store because they think you're going to steal something, assume that you're some kind of thug or a drug dealer based on the color of your skin, I don't want you to say a word. Basically, this whole trial has really pissed me off. I have kept my mouth shut, but something needs to be done. It really needs to be done. I know there's different petitions going out, and I mean, another thing as well, that this is why it's important for us to vote for more than just the president. We need to do our local voting around the areas for law enforcement and all of this. Wherever you can get involved in your community, you need to do it because this right here, it really needs to change. And it's not going to change if we just sit around and post Facebook statuses and things of that nature. Speak out, let your voice be heard, and know your history so history won't repeat itself. That's all I got to say.